Shalom. I like to say all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashemi Hawashai, Bahashema Kodesh. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And salutations to my Akim, who do this work in truth and sincerity, who are risking their lives and their freedoms to do so, as well as the scattered Israelites who come looking like the heathen but are not, by way of their forefathers' seeds, who are Israelite men. The true name of the Most High is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahushai. And the Lord's holy chosen people are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as we are the ones who suffer under the curses in the book of Deuteronomy. This is your brother Akali from the GMS Jamaica Kingston camp, and this video is about this article right here from that website, Recession Risk Warning Issued for Top Western Economies. The US and Germany are headed for an economic downturn, according to Deutsche Bank. Markets are now fully pricing for the risk of a US recession before the end of the year, according to the German bank. The bank's global head of currency research said in a note to clients on Thursday that something big shifted in the market following Wednesday's US Consumer Price Index report. Article was posted on July 17th, yesterday. Okay, so it's talking about last Wednesday. Cool. He used the peak in the Fed funds futures curve as a proxy for recession expectations to point out that the market's views on the timing of the start of the next year's recession have shifted substantially since February. Okay. So this is one of the keepers of the house, man. In the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, it talks about the keepers of the house. This is one of them, man, who watches the economy, who takes watch of it. And you know, there's going to come the day where they're going to be worried, man. They are watchers of the economy and all that stuff, you know, just like how, you know, different watchers are set up to watch different things. We're watchers sent by Yahweh Shemeshai to watch out for these prophecies and to warn you people. All right. But in Ecclesiastes chapter 12, it says, verse 3, in the day when the keeper, you know, I have to start at verse 1. No, I need to go straight to the point. I'll probably come back to it. But straight to the point. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grandeur cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. So the keepers of the house is what I'm referring to, man. It's like, you know, this gentleman, George Saravelos, all right? And the keepers of the house right now, you know, they're not fully trembling, but, you know, there's a little tremble right there right now, man, because they know that the recession is coming. You know, the inflation is here. You know, we're all feeling it, and it's just going to keep getting worse. He used the peak in the Fed funds futures curve as a proxy for recession expectations to point out that the market's views on the timing of the start of the next year's recession have shifted substantially since February. Back then, investors were bracing for a recession to arrive in December 2024. As of now, future traders expect the recession to start in January 2023. According to Saravelos, the risk of recession has supplanted inflation as the most important factor driving markets. So it's the inflation that, I mean, straight up, man. You know, but I'm going back to the previous paragraph. First, it was projected for December 2024, but now it's projected to January 2023. That's like a year, like 2 years. You can call it like 2 years, I guess, but 2 years difference. You know, that's only in like a couple of months, right? It's now July 2022, and that goes to show you, man, that Yahweh Shemeshai is speeding this thing up. You know, we see so many plans and expectations by the wicked elite of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the rulers of this wicked kingdom today, and they have their plans for, you know, Agenda 2030 or whatever this, whatever that. But They're simply puppets, man. Being controlled by Yahweh Shemeshai is actually we all are um controlled by Yahweh Shemeshai. But they are controlled to fulfill wicked purposes, right? And so, they're actually getting ready to crash this economy. Um and they're going to crash the US, the dollar, which is the world reserve currency, the greenback, and that's going to affect all of the currencies around the world, man. This is all a plan, a part of their NWO agenda, all right? And Yahweh Shemisha is speeding this thing up, man, and putting the spirit on them to speed this thing up, as it says in Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. Okay, let's get it real quick. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil referring to Esau, Edom, so-called white man, is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So he has his plans and he has his agenda, but he's being forced to have that feeling, right, of having to push it out sooner than he anticipated, which is never ever a good feeling, right? It's like a mother who is expecting a child on a specific date, and then like you have that, what I think is called like a premature baby or something like that. That's never a good feeling, you know. So that's what they're going through right now, man. But that's great news for us, Yapa, to Yahweh Shemeshai. All right, for speeding this thing up, man. Lord willing, the recession does start in January 2023 in like a major way. I'm talking about recession into depression. We know it's coming, though. We know it's coming. As I mentioned before, the plan is intended to do that by the wicked elite because they want to crash the money. And right now, their plan is working from all different kinds of angles. So they're working on their central bank digital currencies, which, is being launched in various different places around the world, which is a one world agenda. It just takes time, but they're doing that. And when the money crashes, it will very conveniently be there to lessen the blow, and be just perfectly set, but that's their plan. So the people are all going to fall for it, man. Okay. So Deutsche Bank also issued a recession warning for Europe's largest economy in Germany. I actually didn't know that Europe's largest economy is Germany, which actually makes a lot of sense because Germany, the Germans rather, they play their role of the tribes of Esau. You have Amalek and you have Timon, and Timon are the Germans. Okay, so yeah. Declining natural gas supplies, right? Gas issues, gas prices increasing. Even though I just read an article that said that today gas prices went down a little bit from the surging of prices that's been happening over the past couple of weeks, But yeah, man. I mean, we've been feeling that, and of course, the gas is affecting all kinds of things, man. Everything around us. Of course, the food is being affected, and of course, the famine is on its way. The truckers can't fill their tanks, or it's too expensive. People who, just everything. People who have jobs that just rely on the fuel, they're just getting screwed over, man. And that's actually just everybody right now. But it's all coming. And other headwinds will cause Germany to contract in the second half of this year. The bank's analyst told Bloomberg, warning that record inflation is yet to peak. Yet to peak. Because it's coming. All right. And by the way, the central bank digital currencies will be there, and it will be tied to the mark of the beast, which is that microchip. And that is all. That's the goal for them, right? The Edomites, the wicked elite, for everyone to be implanted with their microchip. All right, it's their new slavery system. And then with that new slavery system, it's going to be Esau, Edom wanting to take control to be like the Most High, right? It says it in the scriptures that he says that in his heart, that he wants to be like the Most High. right? So he has all these plans and whatever, but you know, at the end of the day, Yahweh Shemishai is gonna tear them down, as it says in the book of Job. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hands of the wicked shall be upon him, right? But you know, all of this is coming, and the time of Jacob's trouble is coming. Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. And you Israelites out there, man, what are you gonna do? Y'all are feeling the crunch right now. What are you gonna do? Right? Now, the elect is going to turn to Yahweh Shemishah, of course, and be delivered. But you wicked Israelites, y'all gonna turn to Esau Edom, man. And when Esau Edom comes with that great wrath and brings all of this hell upon you people, man, you people are going to buckle, man. And people, these are the days where it is going to be increasing. And some of you are gonna buckle sooner than others, man. But all y'all that don't believe, y'all just gonna be, you know, really for the slaughter by Esau, you know. Let me see where I want to get this one from. Okay, hold on. I think it might be the next one. Isaiah 31 and verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. Egypt referring to America. America is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. America is known as Mr. Babylon the Great. Okay? And you people are going to go down to Egypt for help. You're going to go to the leaders of Egypt as well, man, and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh, right? So the wicked, unbelieving of our people, man, they gonna just straight up look unto these Edomites for their salvation, and Esau's going to offer their salvation in the form of that microchip, and then they're gonna take that microchip, and then they're gonna be destroyed, as it pertains to Revelation chapter 14 and verse 9. All right, and all of this, man, is all in the works, man, by Yahweh Shemeshai. This is the teardown of the kingdom of the Edomites that we're witnessing right now, and we're going to be witnessing a lot of prophecy very, very soon. Lord willing, sooner than later, man. But you know, the scripture does say, our salvation is nearer than when we believed. Okay, so this is just what's in the pipeline right now. You know, the time it's actually quite hot every single day if you're actually watching. You know, but keep watching, especially for that microchip. All right, so with that, I'd like to say all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemishai Bashmakal Kodesh. Wa abad babal shalom.